Maintain a space about the size of your fist between your body and the table. This is the best position. It's difficult to eat when you sit too close or too far from the table. Be careful not to make the common mistake of putting your elbows on the table or your head down over the table. Put your shoulders back, sit up straight, and maintain a good posture. Good posture stimulates the appetite, looks nice, and impresses other people. Start your Japanese meal by taking a sip of the miso soup. Pick up the bowl either with both hands or with just your right hand. Place your left thumb at the edge of the bowl and rest the bottom rim of the bowl on your fingers, held together. Put the chopsticks between your little finger and the ring finger of your left hand, which is holding the bowl. Hold them properly from below with your right hand. When sipping miso soup or simple broth, dampen the tips of the chopsticks. This will help rice from sticking to the chopsticks and would also help them move more smoothly and easily. It's not rude to make noise when you eat some Japanese foods, such as soba noodles, but it is best not to make any noise when you sip miso soup. When you wish to place your implements back on the table, do it in the reverse order. First, put the chopsticks down, then the soup bowl. Your rice bowl should be held on your left palm. Gather rice into a bite-sized pile. Pick it up with your chopsticks and then bring it to your mouth. Chopsticks should be used to separate ingredients into bite-sized pieces before bringing the food to your mouth. Picking up a large piece of something with your chopsticks and then cutting it with your teeth can be very messy. Avoid doing this if at all possible. After you eat a mouthful of rice, continue holding the rice bowl in your left hand and eat from another dish. Then eat the rice again, alternating. You can also sip miso soup throughout the meal. This common way of eating meals is called inazuma, or thunder style. It's also called sankaku, or triangle style. Eating an entire dish at once, or only eating rice, is called bogui, and is considered impolite. Eat rice, another dish, rice, and then miso soup. This balance in a Japanese meal is called kojuchoni, or seasoning the rice with the side dishes in your mouth by eating them alternately.
Some ways of using chopsticks are considered bad manners, such as hesitantly pointing at ingredients or piercing them with the chopsticks.
I guess you could call them taboos. There are a number. Kazuya, you should be careful. In daily life, we use chopsticks without thinking about it. But there are some taboos that are considered to be bad manners or to bring bad luck. Let's look at some of them. Mayoibashi is to hesitantly point at one dish after another because you cannot make up your mind which to eat. Utsuribashi means to pick up something from one dish, then change your mind and pick up something from another. Chopsticks should be moved simply and directly without unnecessary motions. Kakibashi is to shovel food into your mouth with your mouth at the edge of the bowl. Komibashi is to cram your mouth with a lot of food and push it into your mouth with your chopsticks. You cannot chew food properly if you shovel rice into your mouth or cram your mouth with too much food. Sabguribashi is to stir soup with chopsticks to look for ingredients in the soup. Yosebashi is to use chopsticks to pull or push dishes around the table. If you want to move dishes, you should do so with your hand. Sashibashi is to pierce ingredients with the chopsticks. According to Japanese table manners, it's important to hold ingredients with chopsticks, not pierce them. Namidabashi is to drip liquid from ingredients when you pick them up with your chopsticks. Let the liquid drain from the ingredient or hold the ingredient over your dish or rice bowl to avoid dripping. Neburibashi is to lick the tips of your chopsticks. Mogibashi, picking ingredients such as rice grains off your chopsticks with your lips, is also considered to be bad manners. Some ways of using chopsticks are believed to bring bad luck, including Tsunaibashi, sticking your chopsticks so that they stand up in a bowl of rice, and Hiroibashi, exchanging food from one pair of chopsticks to another. Placing chopsticks across a dish is called watashibashi. Chopstick rests are seldom used at home, so chopsticks are often laid across a dish. To put your chopsticks down while eating, place only the tips of the chopsticks at the edge of the dish.